So we are back, and now it's time to move from turf to dirt for the next two races that I will be previewing. Up first is the Juvenile Fillies. This is at a mile and 16th on dirt. There are 12 fillies entered, no also eligibles, and this is basically really the first major race in the road to the 2015 Kentucky Oaks. So let's go ahead and take a look at this field. Number 1 is Feathered. Javier Castellano will ride for Todd Pletcher. She's by Indian Charlie, third in the Frazette. Number 2 is Angela Renee. John Velasquez will ride for Todd Pletcher. She is by Bernardini. She won the Chandelier and was third in the Spinaway. Number 3 is Danette. Kent DeSormo will ride for his brother Keith DeSormo. She's by Curlin, still a maiden, but third in the Chandelier. Number 4 is Conquest Eclipse. Corey Nakatani will ride for Mark Cassie. She is by Malibu Moon, second in the Chandelier and third in the Del Mar Debutante. Number 5 is Christina's Journey. Miguel Mena will ride for Dale Romans. She's by Any Given Saturday, won the Pocahontas, which was her stakes debut. Number 6 is Take Charge Brandy. Victor Espinoza will ride for D. Wayne Lucas. She's by Giants Causeway, 8th in Alcibiades, 5th in the Pocahontas. Number 7 is Majestic Presence. Elvis Trujillo will ride for Jerry Hohendorfer. She is by Majestic Warrior, 4th in Chandelier. Number 8 is Puka. Joel Rosario will ride for Belmont. She's by Big Brown, won for the first time last time out. Number 9 is Henny the Love Penny. Fernando Perez will ride for Peter Miller. She's by Henny Hughes. Like Puka, broke her maiden last time out. Number 10 is Wonder Gal. Mike Smith will ride for Leah Giamatti. She's by Tis Wonderful. Second in the Frazette and third in the Adirondack. Number 11 is Top Decile. Rosina Provnik will ride for Al Stahl. She's by Congrats, second in Alcibiades. And number 12 is By the Moon. Jose Ortiz will ride for Michelle Neven. Won the Frazette and second in the Spinaway. She is by Indian Charlie. That is your field for the Juvenile Fillies. So again, number 1 is Feathered. Number 2 is Angela Renee. Number 3 is Danette. Number 4 is Conquest Eclipse. Number 5 is Christina's Journey. Number 6 is Take Charge Brandy. Number 7 is Majestic Presence. Number 8 is Puka. Number 9 is Henny the Love Penny. Number 10 is Wonder Gal. Number 11 is Top Decile. And number 12 is By the Moon. So a lot to go through in this race. I should mention that Angela Renee and Take Charge Brandy come from very interesting female families. Angela Renee is a full sister to Honor and Serve. She is named after someone who had worked for her owner's farm, Sienna Farm, who passed away. And I believe she actually shares a birthday with the real Angela Renee. So that's pretty emotional. Take Charge Brandy, her second dam is Take Charge Lady, which means her dam is a half-sister to Take Charge Indy and Will Take Charge, of course, was second in last year's Classic. Let's see what else is interesting about this race. Oh, I should note that By the Moon is bred and owned by Samantha Siegel, and Sam is a Twitter friend of mine, and I'm also a Twitter friend with Conquest, Eclipse's breeder. So I'm really hoping both of those two horses do well. Christina's Journey, of course, Churchill House horse. I gotta say also, Henny the Love Penny is probably one of the best names I've seen for a filly. Wonder Gal, I think, could be a monster next year. Not sure how she does in this race, but I wouldn't be surprised if she turns out to be the untappable type of horse, where she learns in the Juvenile Fillies, but sorry, really blossom into a good 3-year-old next year. History's not on Danette's side, although last year in the Juvenile, New Year's Day was still a maiden and he won a grade 1. Unfortunately, he never raced again due to injury, but that was like a really again, sorry for that that was a really weird race. I don't think it's going to be a weird race this time for the Juvenile Fillies. I believe the best horse in the race will win, and I think that best horse is indeed Angela Renee. Getting her off the slop was a major plus. Whatever happened in the spin away, whether she just didn't care for the slop, it didn't really affect her too much. But thankfully she did return to form in the Chandelier. I believe the East Coast Fillies are better than the West Coast Fillies. So that's why all three of my, actually my top two, are East Coast. The third has East Coast experience, but her last two races have been on the West Coast. So I'm picking Angela Renee to win. I think By the Moon will finish second. Fast Dirt shouldn't really be a big problem for her. I think she actually even won on Fast Dirt before. So again, I don't think that will problem. My only concern is her post, but Sam did post on Twitter that she's more happy with the 12 than she is with the 1. But still, I don't know if that post is gonna hurt her more or help her more. I'm really not 100% sure about that. And then in third, I have Conquest Eclipse. Not really sure what to make out of Christina's Journey because she hasn't run since the Pocahontas. But and then Take Charge Brandy is starting to really be like her uncle, and being running kind of and then but she can surprise people and run very well. She did run great in the let's say the Schuylerville. I'm pretty sure it was the Schuylerville. She was second. I think she also ran in Adirondack, but I don't remember about that. It was one of the preps for the spinaway. She ran very well. And as I'll get into it in the Juvenile, there's a similar type of horse that's running in the Juvenile to Take Charge Brandy. But yeah, not 100% sure she can hit the board in this race. So again, to win, I like Angela Renee. To finish second, I like By the Moon. And then for third, I like Conquest Eclipse. So this is the end of the third video of the day. There's one more video today that is the juvenile. And then I will talk a little bit more about what's going to happen with the older horse videos in the juvenile video. So until then, bye.